The musical comedy Mamma Mia is the most commercially successful British blockbuster ever. It's made over $600 million around the world so far. Although some of the actors are American, many people who worked on the film are British. The director, Phyllida Lloyd, the producer, Judy Kramer, and the writer, Katherine Johnson. The film's setting is a small fishing village on a Greek island. But in fact, they filmed some of the village scenes in England. Just outside London, at the famous Pinewood Studios. Making films is very expensive. Mamma Mia cost around $52 million, and over 200 people worked on the production. At Pinewood Studios, filmmakers can shoot scenes for all types of locations, from Old English mansions to underwater scenes. Inside the studios, the director can control the light. This is easier for the team because filming a scene can take a very long time. The light would change all the time if they filmed outside. Directors can't control the weather. But inside the studio, it's always the same. And this makes the film cheaper and quicker to make. If a filmmaker wanted to set a scene on a boat in the middle of an ocean, it would be very expensive and difficult to do. But at Pinewood, the director can film a boat in this pool. It's 60 metres long and nearly 70 metres wide. There's a huge blue screen behind the pool, and there are fans which make the water move. After shooting, the special effects team will be able to replace the blue screen with computer-generated images or film of a stormy ocean. And after the amazing work of the editors and sound engineers, the audience won't be able to see that the actors didn't leave the studio. If a director needed to film an actor underwater outside the studio, it would take a very long time, and it could be dangerous. Directors would prefer to film in conditions which they can control. And at Pinewood, there's an underwater stage. This was the first permanent underwater stage in Europe. It's 6 metres deep and contains over 1 million litres of water. The water in the tank is warm and very clean. This means that the actors can stay in the water for longer and the cameras can see everything. People prefer working in these conditions because it saves time and money, and it's more comfortable. They filmed some very famous underwater scenes here, like the scene in the Bond film Casino Royale. There are over 40 stages at Pinewood. There are several television studios too. And the famous 007 stage is the biggest and most famous film stage in Europe. Because the stage is enormous, the Mamma Mia film designers could easily build a replica Greek village inside the studio. The Mamma Mia team filmed at Pinewood for 9 weeks before they moved to Greece to finish filming. Filmmakers have made films at Pinewood for over 70 years. During this time, the studio has constantly changed to keep up with new technology. So it will always be the home of British cinema.